What is up, everybody? This is Omegabalmung. I'm back again with another video game gameplay session. So today I got a pretty awesome game here from Bandai Namco. This is, if you can see this is Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. So I've always been a big fan of Digimon for a long time, and it's been a while since we actually had a RPG game for Digimon, but it's finally out. It's been out for about a week or two, so it's been I just haven't had really too much time to do any videos and things like that. So unfortunately, this is a little bit late, but you know what? This is an awesome game no matter what. So like I said, turn-based RPG game, similar to what Pokemon is. You got elements that you can use. The difference is you can actually summon all three Digimon at the same time, and they fight for you. So here we go. Of course, we have normal attack buttons here. We got the change button. If you want to change, you can change it to other Digimons in your little reserve you see down there, where I got Garurumon and Gargomon on the bottom there. But this is my main team so far. I got Darugomon, Cubimon, and of course Greymon, which is my, well, Agumon's my favorite character from Digimon. My favorite Digimon, of course. He goes up to different levels. Evolves into different Digimon, so yeah, so but I haven't got to that level yet. They do start out, it depends on where you want, so I'll talk about that later, but right now we're going to do a quick battle here. So we got attack, item, skills. We'll go to skills here. Of course, normal attack always does something normal, like just this. You hit normal attack, and then we got combos you can do, but combos you can see on the right side here. You can see the little place that says combo there, that's what it is. But normal attack just does that. So we go to skills now. Skills depends on what you want to do. Skills really just show up like this, and then you can kind of just use it on people. Your skills carry over to the next Digimon, or the next evolved Digimon you can do. So that's pretty cool, and you have a big old skill list for that. So we're going to do Mega Flare as usual from Greymon. Doesn't do anything because of course he's weak to that. But we'll get up to Darugomon again. We'll do metal, power metal there. And it's just pretty simple. It's a pretty simple game to play. I think this is very, very just a basic JRPG game. This is really good for anybody who's not, haven't played any JRPG games yet, and they love collecting monsters and things like that. I'll go do Little Wasp. Oh, that one does actually AoE attack, so oops. Didn't probably do much damage there. But that's a quick setup of what Digimon is. At the end, of course, you get EXP and Yen. Yen is used to buy items and things like that. And of course, in the right side here, we have levels. Darugomon is level 24, Cubimon is 13, 26. But I'll talk about that in a bit, why Cubimon is a little bit lower than everybody else. And of course, at the bottom there, you see your reserves do get EXP too, so that's awesome. But we'll go here real quick. This is called the Digilab. So what the Digilab is I'm going to show you guys here. You can do some pretty different things on the Digilab. What we have here is a place that you can go and we'll go to this one first, the data bank here. This is a place where you can go digivolve different Digimons, and then you can move them around to where you want them to be converted. This is what you do to get actually characters. So what you do is convert them into characters, and then you see on the right side there, scan rate is max. So the higher scan you have, the better it is. So once you get 100% scan rate, you can actually summon them. So that's how you get your Digimon. You can have as much Digimon as you want. You can see from there. Just depends on how much data bank you have. So of course we can load different types of Digimons. This is what we do to level up Digimons faster. You can use Digimons that you have in your data bank, your Digibank, and then turn them into, use them to level up your Digimon faster. Kind of like something you do in the mobile phones. And then you gotta Digivolve your Digimon. Unfortunately, I can't Digivolve. Actually, I could right here. But I'm waiting to Digivolve him into Metal Greymon, as usual. Per se, I'm a big fan of, like I said, I'm a big fan of that Digimon. So, Agumon, Greymon, Metal Greymon, was it War Greymon, and then at the end, probably Onimon. Maybe that's how you use the low Digimon to turn them into that, but who knows. Then, as you see, they have little portraits on the side there. Digivolution is not possible because I'm not at that level yet. So I get him at level 30. You have to have a max HP of 350, attack of 100, and your camp is 50%. Camp, I don't really know what that means, but that's just pretty much you going and using your Digimon, and then the camp just goes up. So that's how you know. And then of course this one's possible. I don't know who this is, unfortunately. I can't tell from the picture. Like I said, the last time I watched Digimon was a long time ago, so it's been a while. And then at the bottom here we have Skull Greymon. If you remember what happened when he was going into, when Tai was pretty much telling Agumon to Digivolve or Greymon to Digivolve, this is what he became, Skull Greymon. So I don't have that yet, level 28 with attack of 120, so I don't got that. Oh yeah, one more thing is you can actually Digivolve characters to a different Digimon. So if you don't like, your Digimon, the path that he's on, you could Digivolve, de-Digivolve him to like Toy Agumon here, and Toy Agumon would have a different path to go to. So, and you can do that for any character here. So I got all these characters I have in my party that I could do, and then you can also go to your Digibank here and then Digivolve things too. So that's pretty cool. And then, like I said, move the Digimon around. This is to buy items for your. Oh, actually, I'll talk about that real quick. We'll go over here. We'll talk about this Digifarm here. So what happens in the Digifarm is you add a bunch of Digimon into your Digifarm, and they actually level up. So you can tell them what to do. You can go tell them to train, develop, so they make items, and then investigate, and that's how you get cases. So when you're a Cyber Sleuth, what you do is actually you're a detective for cyberspace, and then that's how you get different types of investigations to do that. And then like I said, pretty much this, and then of course it takes time. So as you see right now, my time for training is 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's when it ends, and they do get levels and things like that too. So if you see all my Digimon that I have playing in the Digifarm, this is how you get. See, Cam plus 4. That's how you get your Digimon to level up, and I think that all of them are max, so you can I can Digivolve them to wherever I want to. You can feed them and things like that, so that's a great way to to level up your characters. Mostly if you don't have a place for them on your reserve, and that's a great way to do it. And you can add islands, I'm pretty sure, to add more Digimons into a farm island. So I'm not too far into it. I'm about 8 hours into it. Probably less than that if I was just playing straight through, but I've been leveling up, things like that, so I'm about 8 hours in. Not too far. But that's pretty cool. Here's how you go and recover your HP and SP or MP. What's it called? MP, I think so. SP. Here is to go and, of course, go to ranking battles. I don't even want to bother with that yet. I'll probably get pretty much wrecked if I was to do it. Over here, you can buy items for your Digimon farm, so Digifarm, and they kind of cost a lot. I don't think I have much to buy anyway, so well, we'll leave that alone for a bit until I get more money. And over here, you can play different parts of the story mode, or different dungeons. Oops, I did that. Sorry. So that's a great way to farm different characters there. I'm actually gonna leave here, but yeah, so your character kind of goes in and out between the cyberspace, the digital cyberspace world, and then the real world, and it's kind of a half and half kind of deal. You play in the real world. Sometimes the digital world goes into the human world, and things like that. So I'm actually on a quest right now, but right now I'm just leveling up my characters because I feel like I'm a little bit too weak here, and they cause a lot of damage and things like that. So we're going back into battle here. I'll show you guys something different here. That's a ninja ninja ostrich you can see there. I don't even know who this is. This is some weird Digimon I've never seen before, so but like usual, if you see from the right side there, you see the combo there. Sometimes you're able to combo with your characters that you're doing. So let's see this here. It depends on what sometimes it activates, sometimes it doesn't. So Will-O-Wasp, nope, not Will-O-Wasp. Do Burst Flame here. Boom, and that's pretty much it. Pretty simple game, like I said. The coolest part about this game is really just getting a whole bunch of Digimons. You're not stuck to one Digimon. You can use whatever Digimon you want. And I haven't even gone to trying to get ultimates yet. You can see I'm trying to get a Greymon to become an ultimate, and it's taking a while, but that's what I want to do. Then I haven't even seen the cross, whatever you want to say, the ones past ultimate, Omega form, I think something they're called. I want to get past those, get to those, but I'm pretty sure that's probably later when I get a little bit higher. But you do have a limit on how much Digimon you can put in your lineup. You get these cool little items. I don't think I have any yet, but you get this called memory. I forgot to call it something memory, and then you can use them to increase how much Digimons you can put into your party. And then of course certain Digimons take certain amounts. You know, rookies take, you know, maybe 5 or 6. Champions take 10, and it goes up from there. So pretty cool stuff. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. It's just a quick look at Digimon. Maybe I'll do a video when I get a little bit stronger. You guys can see some of the cool looking Digimon. As for me, I like to play with cool Digimon. I don't really care about elements and things like that. Just like in Pokemon, I like cool looking Pokemon. I like cool looking Digimons in here. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys come back next time when I do some more gameplay videos for any kind of game, whatever game I have in my hands. This is Omegabalmung, and I'll see everybody next time. Peace out.